everybody out of the soul trap, because religion is here to trap your soul. So before I go to this, I'm going to show you why religion is here to trap your soul. Because they want you to believe in a God that's outside of your body. So if you believe in a God that's outside of your body, you're going to think that you are the body. But God is inside of your body. So when you think that you're the body, every time that you die, you have to come back and get another body because you think that you're the body. But if you think that God is inside of your body, when you die, then you get to ascend to a higher level of consciousness, when you get to live without the body because you are not the body. One more time, religion is here to trap your soul. The reason how it traps your soul, because they want you to believe that God is outside of your body. So if you're praying to God that's outside of your body, you're going to think that you're the body and God is outside of your body. So when you die in the physical form, you're going to still think that you're the body. So you're going to have to come back and get another body because your soul is going to be trapped inside of the body. The soul does not want to be inside of this body. The soul wants to live free. So that's why you have to go to sleep every night and rest. Rest is the cousin of death. Sleep is the cousin of death. You have to go to sleep. So when you go to sleep, your soul leaves the body because the soul doesn't want to be in the body. It goes to the astral realm and it travels. We're all able to do this consciously if you get in tune with your higher self, but every night you do it unconsciously. Every night you dream, every single night. But a dream is not a dream. A dream is you traveling. You're going from the physical world to the etheric world, to the astral world, to the mental plane. So when you listen, that's what they was talking about, Jesus walking on water. Jesus walking on water, he was talking about astral projecting. You see, he was talking about astral projecting, leaving his body. That's what they were talking about, leaving his body. When you go to sleep at night, as soon as you go to sleep, you're in the 5 minutes before to go to sleep, you're in the better state. You're in the state, the better state. So the last thing that you're thinking about 5 minutes before you go to sleep, that's where you're finna get ready to go if you're not in control of your thoughts. So if you just lay down and go to sleep and you're thinking about something negative, you finna go to a negative realm because that's where you're thinking about going. Even if you don't remember your dreams or not, your soul is finna leave your body. So as soon as your soul gets out of your body, you're going to the etheric realm. That's the first stage. That's the etheric realm. Then after you go from the etheric realm, you go to the astral world. That's when you get inside of the body. You're in your astral body. You see? And then after the astral body, you have a cosmic body. And then the highest plane is the mental plane. If you're able to get to the mental plane because the universe is mental, then you're able to control these bodies that you have. The physical body is the body that you travel in while you're on Earth. All these other bodies, you have to travel, you have to use them in the plane and control them with your mind. Just like your mind has to tell you, oh, I got to take a step forward. I got to touch my head right here. I got to rub my hair. My mind is telling me to do that. So the same thing that how your mind operates to control this body, you can control your other bodies in the astral world, the mental world, through your consciousness, because the universe is mental. Everything that you see in this creation was created in your mind. So let me show you something first. Let me show you something. I'm finna break it down to you. I'm finna let y'all all know that we all are Christ. Christ is just the godly energy. You see, everything is energy. So Christ is just a divine energy. It's the higher self. You have a higher self and you have a lower self. But the only way that you can get to the kingdom of heaven is if you become the Christ within yourself. So in order to get off this planet, you have to become heaven on earth in the body first. In the body first. So then when you die, your body is not identifying as the body. So you're in a mental plane. You're not identifying as the body. So your conscience is going to know once you die physically, okay, I don't want to go back in that body no more. You see, I want to go to the next realm. It's not heaven. It's just the next level of consciousness, but you're living without a body. Love, peace, bliss, happiness, harmony, nirvana. It's nirvana. It's nirvana. You see, I know I be speaking a little fast because I'm very charismatic when I'm teaching, because I get into this because I'm trying to get people out the illusion. Because It's a brother that I be talking to all the time. He like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this. You saying you this, you that, you this, you Hebrew, you this, you that. How could you be any of that when this don't mean nothing? You see? How could you be Chinese? How could you be black? How could you be an Israelite? How could you be a Jew when don't none of this mean nothing and everything going on inside of you? Are y'all understanding? Because he was like, oh, I'm an Israelite. Israelite means people be like, I'm an Israelite. I'm gonna break down to you what an Israelite is. So Israelite, you spell it ISRAELITE. So IS stands for Isis. Isis, which is the feminine energy. RA stands for Ra, which is the masculine energy, which represents the sun. EL stands for ancient Canaanite for God. And LITE is light. So you put the masculine energy and the feminine energy together and you become one with God, and God is light. Israelite. You see? Isis, Ra, El, which means God, and then you become the light because God is light. We are electromagnetic light being. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and then it said, let there be light. The light had to manifest itself inside of this body right here. So that's what the light is, because we're electromagnetic light beings. You know that you're electrical because if you got a curling iron, we're going to say this is a curling iron. And you plug it up, if you plug the curling iron up, right? And you put it, you plug the curling iron up, right? And you put your foot in that bathtub, you're gonna get electrocuted because you're electrical. You see, you're gonna get electrocuted. You see, that's just like when you go get hot clothes out of the dryer. Don't it shock you? Don't it shock you? Because you're electrical. We're electrical brain. Your brain is electrical. Your heart is electrical. Your cells are electrical. What's inside a battery? Cells. What's inside of your body? Cells. You got trillions and trillions of cells inside of your body. We are electromagnetic light beings. So that's why when you eat food, you see, and you put all this bad stuff inside of your body, it needs to be charged up. You're taking away from your energy. You're taking your charge away. You have to charge the body up. Now, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to 1 Corinthians. I'm going to show you. We're finna cook today. Anybody got any questions about anything, ask me. If you have any questions about anything in this Bible, and I'm not religious because God doesn't have a religion, you see? God never, when did God ever split the clouds and came out and said, I'm Christian? You see? When did he say that? When did God split the cloud and say that he was Muslim? When did God split the clouds and say that he was Catholic? Religion is here to trap your soul. Religion actually means to know God. See, when you know yourself, then you know God, because God is you. Everybody is God having a human experience on earth. There's nothing outside of God because God is everything. You see, it is everything. That's what this book is telling you. That's what this book is telling you. But y'all take it to be literally. Do you know that the universe is infinite? Everything that is being has always been. And let me tell you another thing about this Bible. So when this Bible was written over 3,000 years ago, it wasn't even no such religion as Christianity. You see, one more time. When this Bible was written, it wasn't no such thing as Christianity. You see? So when Jesus was going to inside of the churches, he wasn't going in the churches. He was going in the places called the synagogues, and he was going against the Pharisees. You see, the Pharisees were supposed to be men of God. You see, but one thing about it, they were teaching the wrong thing. Jesus said, y'all are stealers, deceivers, backstabbers, thieves. That's what he was telling the church, and everybody was hating on Jesus. You see, everybody was hating on Jesus. So, like I told you, it wasn't no such thing as Christianity back in the days. It wasn't no such thing as Christianity. You see, Jesus wasn't a Christian. He was a spiritual teacher. They created Christianity. They created it, and everybody that went to church in back in the days, Jesus became the Christ. He became the Christ, so the church was against the Christ. Christianity put the anti in front of Christ, it's going to be antichrist. You see, antichrist. So that's why most people, that when you go to talking to them and you letting them know that God is within you and you're one with God, they go to telling you that you're the devil. Because the only thing that they know how to be is the antichrist. You see, that's why they don't agree with anything outside of what they believe in, because the only thing that they know to receive is what they have been taught, and because they haven't went outside of what they have been taught. So the only thing that they believe, that anything that outside of them is the devil. But they don't even understand that they're the devil, because they're vibrating low, because they're judging the next person. You see, when the next person is you. He said,